Is this to do with the terrorism stuff going on?
Is it what, sorry?
Is this to do with all the terrorism?
I'm not at liberty to tell you anything, I'm afraid.
We live round here, it's nice to know what's going on, isn't it?
Okay. Well, obviously you should have comfort that you've got police officers on your doorstep,
I do.
working hard,
I do, yeah. Of
doing
course
what
I
we
do.
can to keep you safe.
Of course I do, yeah. But
There are obviously a lot of things that go on that are police related. We can't sort of tell everyone lots of things because of data protection.
I think it'd be better if you worked with the public personally. That's my opinion.
Oh, we do, don't we?
No, I've offered you his information ages ago, and no one's been to the house. People are working in the loft at night time, when everyone's in bed working in the loft. All he goes in there is a rucksack, and I've told police, and they don't seem to care. How do you know what?
Right.
I've been told by a neighbour that he's making suits in the loft. Sounds a bit strange to me, how he could make a suit in the loft, but I've told police this, and nothing's happened.
Right.
If it was my house, being white, I know my door would have come swinging off the next morning. But because it's a Muslim fella, I don't think the police want to knock on the door in case it's not. I don't know. I think it's strange. I've seen meetings. They'll sit outside the property in the taxi vehicles you see with loads of seats in it, and they'll have like 4 or 5 people sat in it, and then they'll be sat in it for hours. I've gone and confronted them and said, look, I'm not being funny, but what are you doing sat on the road? What are you doing sat late at night outside all chatting? He went, oh, I live there. I said, well, not being funny, but what are all adults doing sat in a vehicle when you could be sat in your house then or whatever? I said, it looks dodgy. None of them had an answer, not a single one of them. They all just had a, why are you asking us face or whatever. No one seems to take anything seriously. I don't get what's going on. I've offered lots of information to the police. Little things lead to bigger things, and nothing seems to be getting done about it. I don't get it.
Well, you say you don't think anything's been done about it, but I don't know. Very often I can find information, but when you don't get told if something's been done about it, but you've got to trust that obviously that's our job, that's what we're doing, and obviously you've turned a corner and you can see how many police officers
I
are
imagine
here.
you've got an instinct half of your job.
But you're sort of suggesting that nothing's being done about it.
No, I'm not suggesting it's
that's
not.
That's what you said. You've just let me finish.
Yeah.
You've said to me you handed some information across and nothing's being done about it.
Yeah.
But then straight away, well look, there's a street full of police officers.
No, I know.
So surely something's being done, isn't it?
Yeah, but if it was me, if I was in charge of the police, I'd follow all lines of investigation. Does that?
That's just it.
I
You don't know that it isn't, do you? You don't know.
I might be wrong. You tell me if I'm wrong. Does that sound suspicious that people work in a house, a rented house, and they work in the loft while the family's asleep? That family come and go from abroad all the time. We're on the second set of parents now to the same set of kids. Police didn't seem bothered enough to knock on the door and ask. I think that is shocking. That no one's even just knocked on the door and asked. The kid that lives there has pulled the knife out on my next door neighbour, a big curved knife or whatever, which I'd seen him playing with in the garden the day before. She's not decided to report it to the police because it might look racist or something. I think everyone's just scared of looking racist, so no one's going to point out and say, there's an issue, that's an issue, whatever. No, everyone seems too scared to say it. I'm not. I drive around in that all day, and I'll educate people all day to the truth and the facts. I have people tell me to turn it down, but I'm allowed. It's part of being a good member of society to wake people up. Where's the BBC? Why are the BBC not here covering this? Why are they not covering any of these court dates of all the rapists? It's disgusting. We're paying them, we're paying everyone, and no one's protecting us realistically. Yeah, you're here, you're protecting whatever, but realistically, you're also at the mosques. It's all over the internet. The police stood there hugging the people at the mosque. I don't get it. I'll be honest, I don't get it. Can you? I don't know. I'm asking.
Well, I don't know what to
mate.
reply to you because you said so many things there that.
But
If
you can see where I'm coming from.
No, you asked me a specific direct question,
Yeah.
then obviously I'll try and help you answer. But obviously you've spoke about a lot of things there.
Yeah.
haven't you?
Everyone thinks it.
You've
Mate. You
mentioned
can
lofts,
ask anyone on the
gardens,
street.
knives, and
You can ask anyone in the street. You
but
can ask
obviously
anyone.
what you're suggesting is that the police aren't doing what they should be doing.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
saying to you,
Well,
you
to
don't
turn it
you
round,
don't know what's
to turn
being
it
done,
round,
really.
just to show you, like, from a white person's point of view, living in the country, that, you know what I mean. This is my country. I've had police up in the time of say a month. I've had the police at my house maybe, I don't know, 12 times for maybe having something loud like what you just said there. No, it's a bit loud.
But
or
did you
whatever.
think that was do you think that was wrong? What I said?
I do, yeah. Because
Why?
I mean, what harm am I doing? It's rebel media. I'm not playing anything offensive. It's media. We're all allowed to play it. If they sit in there now and play it loud, are they doing any harm?
Well, yeah, they are. If it's too loud,
Yeah,
it comes under
between
the
certain
Environmental Health
times.
Act.
don't-
Obviously, it's
long
that
as it's not
noise
11
pollution, isn't it? Don't get me wrong. That aeroplane going over now, that's quite noisy. But that was noisy, wasn't it? And you've got on that.
Purposely
Look, you
noisy,
see,
yeah, to attract
you're up for
attention.
road safety, aren't you?
For what?
Well, because you've got are they your stickers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're up for road safety.
Ah.
You're effectively leaving your car with the engine running, which is an offence.
I think we've got bigger things to worry about, and you're telling me to turn it down and turn the engine off. We've got. Am I wrong? I mean, I could be wrong. It could be something else. It could be guarding a shoplifter or something, but I doubt it. I imagine it's something to do with all the terrorism. I could be wrong, but as far as I can see, it is. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to help. We should be on the same side.
Well, we are. And
It doesn't feel like you are. The first second I
Why?
pulled up,
Why?
you come over. Can you turn that down? Can you
It wasn't
turn
the
your
first-
engine
wasn't
off?
the first second. It wasn't the first second, was it? Didn't come rushing straight over. I
All
told
right,
you.
give you 30 seconds to a minute. You come over telling me to turn it down. Shh, don't tell people the truth. Turn
No, I
it
didn't say
down.
that,
Turn
did I?
the
I didn't
engine
say
off.
that at all.
Well, it's the
I
same,
didn't say
isn't
that
it?
at all. No, it's not the
It's
same
the
at all.
same.
I don't know what music you're playing. It's just,
I'm not
to me-
playing any
to me it's a bit
music.
loud.
Come on, you know I'm not playing music. Look, Rebel Media. Rebel Media. Justice for Chelsea. And a demo day. That is all it is. Nothing else. Nothing else. Not playing anything offensive. No one can say anything offensive.
You say you want to work, or the police and public should be working. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Fully agree with you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any objections if you let me have your details?
No.
I'll pass them on to people who can probably
No.
make contact with you.
Offence with that and whether they're getting locked up for it. Now all of a sudden, just what? Well,
Well,
now
that's the
kids
benefit,
up.
that's the benefit of this country, isn't it? That we've got freedom of speech.
Yeah, we should have, but it isn't.
Oh no, we have. Not should have. We have. We have got it, haven't we?
Tell Tommy Robinson that how many times he's been locked up for nothing, and you know it's nothing. You know it's nothing. You've seen, you know more. You know as much as I know. He's been locked up for nothing. He's literally been told, shush, or else. That's it. It's not just me. It's not just Manchester. Everyone can see what's happening. Everyone's watching. Everyone's watching every single move. The police, the government, the court. Everyone makes at the moment, and they're all going to make up their own mind. What's the end result if we keep going this way? Realistically, are the people going to sit back and just be told, no, shush, don't go on about the rapes, don't go on about the kids being blown up? They're not all going to sit back and do nothing. Something bad's going to happen. I want to prevent it. I'd love to prevent it. I'd love for mass deportation. Why have we got 23,000 jihadis that Mrs May has brought here? Why have we got them still here? This is ridiculous. You must agree with me. Do you think that's a good idea that they have a mayor or a bad idea? To me, they'd be on the first vote.
The situation is, I'm stood in my uniform
Yeah.
and I'm working, aren't I?
Yeah,
Okay. I've never been in this street before today.
yeah.
Okay. I'm from Cambridgeshire.
It's a whole.
Doing what I can
it's
to help
everywhere,
the
isn't it?
country,
I appreciate you, mate.
everywhere.
We all appreciate you.
You know, that's what's interesting talking to you. Say you're local from around here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've been to the vigil and all that. To me, it was just sickening. Not one mention of nothing. You had literally the 50 high visibility Muslims that turn up to all these events after their tragedy. It's just sickening. If people can't see it, there's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them. It's there. It's staring you in the face. I drive around. I park up in high public places, and I'll play all rebel media videos as loud as I can, and people come up to me all the time, yeah, I have the odd idiot that wants to punch my face in. I don't care. Most people come up, they pat me on the back, they take a picture of the posters and whatnot, and they're all coming to these demos. People are waking up every day. People are waking up every day, and it's not just me doing this kind of thing. There's tons of people doing what I'm doing. It's coming. People have to wake up. This can't carry on.
You just come from Disney Mosque, have you?
I'm going up to the mosque in a minute. Tommy Robbins has just been there. I'm just going to go up there and video the people that the security firm and whatever. They need naming and shaming. At the end of the day, they've sat there now protecting the people that they've been hate preaching in that mosque for over 30 years. I've been checking everything out online. They've been hate preaching for over 30 years. Kill the gays, kill the Jews. Raping our children is fine, it's normal. And if you check, I've checked it all out with Islam and all that. I know, if you pull a Muslim off the street, I'll know more about Islam than they do. I can tell you now, based on what they've just done, how they've just killed a person,
She's there by the shop, you see.
a Muslim can't just go, oh, I'll kill you. He has to have a reason why they've done the crime, and then he'll have a death sentence for that. He can't just stab you, or he can't just whatever. They have to do things to a certain way. It's a joke. Islam needs banning. That's it. Islam is just a bad idea. There's white Muslims, there's black Muslims, there's everything in between. It makes no difference. It's not a race. Muslims is not a race, and Islam's not a race. For anyone to be held back from speaking about it for the thought of being racist, where's the racist element of it? Islam isn't a race, and neither is Muslim. I don't care, I'm not bothered. Everyone knows me around here. I'm not bothered. It's just one of them things. I don't care about money. I don't care about anything at this moment other than sorting the problems we have. And the only way to do that is to wake up the people. I don't know how it's going to change, but change needs to come. I don't know how. I don't know if it's going to be a big movement to all just descend on number 10 or whatever. Something needs to change. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I follow Motivate Radio. 200,000 people have just signed a signature to say that we need our guns. At the end of the day, I'd feel safer knowing maybe not every
guns. What you mean? As in
guns,
you
yeah,
guns on the street?
Yeah.
What, as in like in America?
Well, as in, just it's your right. It's your right to protect. If you're in your house and you think now, car security is so great now. If they want your Range Rover off the drive, like they did off my mate's drive a few weeks ago or something, if they want that car now, they've got to come into your house and get them keys off, because you can't take it, a screwdriver or whatever they used to rob them with. They can't do that no more. They have to take the key, and they can do. They come armed up with a few shiny, machetes and whatever. Who in the right mind's going to not give them the car keys? So yeah, you should be defensive. You should be able to have a shotgun or whatever you want in your house. Who's going to come knocking on your door for your car keys when they know you've got a shotgun that come with your Range Rover? They're not. They're not. I'd feel much safer if maybe not everybody, criminal record people, no,
so
whatever. But
that's such a long debate, and so many things can come out of that. You think,
even just.
I think for me, if I had a gun at home,
yeah.
Well, I know my little kids are so inquisitive.
Yeah, you've got to be safe with guns. Obviously, it's.
Well, the other day, get a knife out of the cupboard to get the toast out of the toaster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those little things. You think, well,
things, yeah.
Actually.
But just for safety, you think.
Well, I'd rather just sort of say, well, take my car for a drive.
For instance, there's tons of yous here now. Fair play, but not all of yous around or whatever. But at the end of the day, if someone decides you're going to do something bad and start stabbing people or shooting people or whatever, it does take you a long time to get there, wherever you're coming from. It's going to take you.
Richard, it's been publicised. That's why the government have turned round, haven't they? I don't know if you're aware of
I've been
this,
watching it.
and increased the number of authorised firearms officers. Okay, not necessarily.
We've got army driving around at the moment. We're not safe, are we?
AFOs for the police. Okay, increase the number of firearms officers.
Yeah.
So should worst case scenario happen, there be more cars to do their job. Yeah. Okay, and I'm not going to go into the detail of that. But when I say do the job, okay, did you manage to get a telephone number?
One second.
Because that person I've just spoken to on the telephone, just to check the vehicle and yourself, they're asking if we can get a telephone number for you, and somebody will hopefully make contact.
Brilliant. One second. Yeah.
Okay, when that'll be, who knows? We'll just have another guy come up to us trying to report something
Yeah.
because he couldn't get through on 101. As he stood there talking to me, after 3 minutes they connected.
Right,
Alright.
okay.
So, leave it with us, alright?
Alright, okay.
What's your intentions now?
I'm just going to go to Dixie North, video the people
Okay.
who's
What's
driving
happening
the
there, right? If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. Obviously, what's going to be taking place, do you not know? Is there people turning up there or not?
No, there's people, security firms working for a month apparently on the mosque, so I'm just going to literally just want to video faces, video the people that we work for.
I'm going to ask you another again, you don't have to tell us because it is a free country at the end of the day, okay? With regards to the podcast or whatever it was with Tommy, is that going to be played there?
No, because
Fair dues. If that's what you're saying, I say you're not
I
doing
used to, I'll be fair, I used to go to the mosque when I thought, it's not all of them, surely there. I used to go to the mosque with things to, because I've got Muslim friends, I've got a mixed race family, everything. I thought, you know, whatever, but I'd gone there with the intention of trying to show the good Muslims, whatever, but all that happens is you have 30 grown men wanting to kick 7 colours of crap out of you, so stop doing it, to be fair. There's no point, you're not showing them anything you don't know, let's put it that way.
Fair dues. Alright. Richard, nice to meet you.
Alright, nice one mate. Take care, thanks.
Alright.
Thanks for being here, nice one mate. Thank you.
Don't forget
Take care.
your Dr. Pepper
Yeah,
on
nice one fella. Nice one.